Now we got a 3.5 hour drive to the first location. It is some really cool hot springs in the middle of nowhere in Nevada.
Well, okay, can't go this way.
It's an entire freaking river, and it looks really deep. All right, well, this was my, this was like my sneaky way that I thought was gonna get me in here. Now I gotta go back the bad way that I went with the ambulance. Welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, I live in this 2011 Toyota Sienna minivan. It's all-wheel drive. We're out here up on the mountains and gotta start heading down into town. I'm here in Salt Lake City, Utah. Slept here last night. I've been working on my computer all morning and it is now almost 1 p.m. So I've literally just been hanging out up on this mountain all morning long. The weather's starting to get a little bit less freezing cold. We're getting ready to leave Salt Lake City. Been here for almost 1 week now, and I'll show you where we're headed. Way out there past the salt flats, through some desert, through Nevada, and then up into Oregon. But we got some really cool stops along the way. All right, we got a really long drive ahead of us from Salt Lake City, Utah to Portland, Oregon, and I'm taking a scenic route, which is even gonna add a few more hours to the drive. So we got a long ways to go. Let's do it. All right, got my hair cut, and now we got a 3.5 hour drive to the first location. It is some really cool hot springs in the middle of nowhere in Nevada. I gotta go through Nevada, then up into Oregon. That's the route that I'm taking, and let's get on the highway right now. Officially, and first dirt road to try to get back to this place. This is a different way than I took last time. Last time I had my lifted 4-wheel drive ambulance and I still barely made it out to this spot. So I'm hoping this way is a little bit easier, but I honestly have no clue, no idea what to expect. All right, well,
okay, can't go this way.
It's an entire freaking river, and it looks really deep. Gotta go back out and find another way, because I don't even think I could take the bike across that if I wanted to. It's pretty crazy looking. Yep. No chance we're making it. All right, well, this was my, this was like my sneaky way that I thought was gonna get me in here. Now I gotta go back the bad way that I went with the ambulance. All right, let's try this again. We're on the other side of that river now. So happy this is all dried up out here. I mean, it's still a pretty gnarly road, but when I was out here last time, this was just, everything was completely muddy and soaked and snowy. But right now, I've made it already so much farther than I thought I would. Okay, spoke too soon. This bump in the middle of the road is so high that it's, my bumper's hitting everything. It's like just scooping rocks right there. I wonder if I can drive over there. Oh boy. We just came all the way up this hill. I don't know if it translates to camera. It might not look like that big of a hill, but I mean, look at this. Scraping everywhere. But this was a struggle getting up here, actually. This was probably the hardest thing the minivan has done so far. I really wish I had a second hand to help me film all this stuff. I'm just running back down to get the tripod with the other camera. Then I gotta run back up the hill and continue driving. Whew. That's how you get the shot. I feel like I'm never gonna make it to the hot spring. Let's continue. Let's keep on keeping on. And at this point, you might be wondering, Brandon, why didn't you just park the minivan and take the e-bike the entire way? That would have been super easy, and then you don't have to risk taking a stock Toyota Sienna minivan with no spare tire all the way out into the middle of nowhere where no one's gonna be able to help you. And I wish I had a good answer to that question, but I don't know. I like a challenge. Taking the bike out would have been fun, but like pushing the minivan to its limits is more fun to me. And also right now is probably a great time for me to let you guys know that I've turned on channel subscriptions. So consider signing up. It helps support the channel in a big way. You'll get access to videos before they're released to the public, behind the scenes content, and just extra clips that I'm able to upload. Oof. And it's just a really good way to support the channel. I would really appreciate that. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing here. I gotta figure this out. But yeah, consider joining the memberships. There's different membership levels and blah, 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 blah. Go check it out. Thank you. Back to your scheduled minivan dirt road. Ouch. We freaking made it. It does not look like much, but I mean, it looks a lot different than it did last time, but I think it might still be cool. Hot springs, hot springs. Oh, you gotta fill it up. Hell yes. Let's rinse it out. All right, let's take a little plug. Hey, let's let it fill up. I am so happy right now. At least until it's time to leave, and then I gotta fight that gnarly road to get back to civilization. It looks pretty gross, to be honest. Nah, we're good. The tub's just like, I don't know why this is here. This was not here before, but ooh, nice and hot. And you know, I just had the thought, like, what if we just went through all of what we just went through and this didn't even exist anymore? I mean, it's been years since I've been here. So like, what if I just went through all of that and we come out here and there's nothing? I mean, I guess you still get these really nice views and everything, but I would have been pretty butthurt about that. Well, let's get on in there. Try to rinse it out a little bit. All right, she's full, ready to go. And she's freaking hot. Oh, ouch. All right, I need to stop that. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to get into this. It's so freaking hot. Ouch. All right, it has taken me about 20-30 minutes just to get this far into the tub. That's how freaking hot it is. I can't get my left leg in yet, I don't know why, but the right leg, I got that far. Maybe like another hour and it'll be cooled down enough that I can get into this thing without boiling my skin off. This is so freaking hot. Finally, it's still very painful, but it also kind of feels good. Oh. It's probably not healthy to be in water this hot. Ouch. Finally. I'm finally in. After 45 minutes of waiting for this thing to cool down just a little bit. Oh, there we go. Well, I'm going to enjoy this for a little bit. Stupid people leaving their trash every single place, every place I go, people just leave trash. Like, is it really that hard to just take out what you brought in? Like, it's like, I don't know, it's so stupid. Let's hop back in here and get out of here, hopefully in one piece, before the sun sets. I really don't want to be out here at nighttime trying to get through that road. It's already bad enough. Let's pack up all the gear and get going. All right, on my way out, I found this sign. Crazy. It's a quote from 1849. On the right of the road, bunch grass showed water. I sat down, took a drink of the just tolerable water to slake our almost quenchless thirst caused by marching through the hot sun and clouds of dust. Peter Decker, July 11th, 1849. That's crazy. And I had to blur the name. I would love more than anything just to share all these incredible locations with everybody that follows me. I would love that more than anything. But the reality of it all is when places get shared publicly online, the wrong people find them and they come trash the place, and then it's just destroyed and gets shut down eventually. Unfortunately, there's really no way to vet out like who's gonna treat the places well and who's gonna disrespect the places, but that's the reason that I keep a lot of places private. And I know that that makes a lot of people angry, and just know that I really wish I could share all these places with you. There's just no good way to do that without getting the places destroyed. I've seen so many of my favorite places get completely destroyed and shut down, and I can never go back because of people publicly sharing the locations. So for that reason, I hope you guys can understand. All right, we're almost back to the highway. Just wanted to stop, take a little break on some insurance fraud here, collect my thoughts on the day. Heading out to find a place to sleep for the night, but just because I'm headed to sleep doesn't mean that we're done here. Like I've mentioned earlier, I've turned on channel subscriptions, so if you guys want more from this minivan series, consider joining. You'll get behind the scenes content, extra content, great content, all the content. And it really does help the channel out a lot. YouTube doesn't pay a lot these days. Any little bit helps. Even just watching this video, liking it, and subscribing means the world to me. I appreciate all of you guys, but we're not done here. There's plenty more to come. If you're interested in the minivan build, click right here and subscribe. Stick around, a lot more minivan content coming soon. I'm just gonna hang out here on my little insurance fraud jalopy, and I'll catch you guys for the next one.